Hello guys, welcome back to Lindy Vanner.
I'm Gabby.
I'm Sam.
Welcome to our van tour.
Stay tuned. Hello guys, yes, welcome back. Just before we go any further, please hit that red button below, hit subscribe, it really helps us out. Thanks a bunch. Okay guys, just before we get started with the tour, I just want to tell you a little bit about the van. Our van is a medium wheelbase Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van, 2011. It's 2.2 turbo diesel engine and it's silver.
We got this van back in September and then we took roughly
3 months? 4 months?
4 months building it, and we would spend good solid weekends one after another at Sam's parents' driveway. We would just really focus on doing work on the weekends rather than every day.
Yeah, we were both working full-time during the week, so obviously we couldn't do much, but most evenings after work I was doing what I could on the van in preparation for the following weekend. I think our first van took about a year on and off to do, so definitely this time was a lot quicker. And both our vans we've actually converted pretty much out on the street, both outside our flat in Brighton and then outside our flat in London. But as I said, we did use my parents' drive a bit.
At the moment we're not traveling, so the van is not quite lived in yet, so to say. There are still a few things that we would like to do, and some of the cupboards are still empty. So this tour is more like a preview to see where we are at the minute, and we'll probably do another van tour in the future when we're actually living in the van.
Cool, let's get started. Okay guys, so I thought we would get started with the outside of the van and then work our way in. We put in this window. It's obviously an opening window. This was a big pain to fit and if I was doing the van build again, knowing what I know now, I'd probably get someone else to fit this. Next up, we've got our tyres. These are quite rugged mud and snow tyres. I actually had to take all the studs out of these tyres. They're really good winter tyres, and I've just not changed back to our summer tyres yet. Also, just recently, a few days ago, I've resprayed the wheels so they look really fresh, and the video for the respray of those is up in the left corner here. Right corner, left corner. One of these corners. Working our way forward, on the doors we've got these armour plates on the door handles to stop penetration by screwdriver, so a bit of security there. And the plan, I think, one day is to put some deadlocks on the van, but I'm not 100% sure about that yet. That's pretty much it for what we've done on the outside so far, but let's go inside and have a look.
Hello, welcome to the van. So here it is. This is our home on wheels. We have our kitchen and living area here together. We have a permanent bed. This is our bedroom area. So this is all very close together. So in the kitchen we have a standard IKEA unit. You would find this at any home. So we wanted to have a unit that comes with all the cupboards and the drawer already built in, so we don't have to do all the work for separate parts of it. So it all came in one, which was great. All we had to do is trim the back so it fits into the van nicely, and we planned this ahead to make sure that this is, I think, 1.2 meters would fit here perfectly. And then we have our sink, which also came from IKEA, so it was easy to fit in this particular unit. And then the tap, we didn't want to have a big chunky tap in our small tiny kitchen, so we got a little tap from eBay. Our hob is a 2-burner hob. It's also fit into the unit, so this was a great upgrade from our old van, because in the old van we had a hob that we would have to take it out from the cupboard, put it on the top, and that was a bit of a hassle every time. So it's nice to have a fixed hob in this van, and I got it from eBay and it works really well. So the splashback has been a gift from our neighbour back in London. So whenever Sam would be working outside, we'll always get neighbours kind of peeking in and asking what we were up to, being really curious. So one day he offered if we needed any metalwork, and he took the measurements, cut it to size, and we could fit it really nicely in the van. So that protects our walls from splashes and the heat as well. We have a little shelf up here. It's got a little upstand lip to protect things from falling down. We also will fit in LED strip lights under here to finish it off nicely, and there are still a few things that we would like to do to complete the kitchen. The cupboards, they all have magnetic latches, so it's a little bit difficult to open them. You can see here magnetic latches here. It's our little bin. Again, it's a little bit empty in there, but it will fill up quick when we move into the van. So the kitchen supplies such as gas and water, it's all in the back in the garage area, and Sam will show you around in a bit. Our water is powered by electric pumps, so we've got a little button here, and when you press that,
I've switched it off at the tap.
so to make it work, you have to turn the tap and then press the pump and the water comes out.
Whoa.
Here you go. So that saves the water really well. Instead of having the water running all the time, we really have to preserve it. So by operating it with the foot pump really helps to save our resources. Under the seat we have our fridge. So to open that, it slides out on the drawer and then it opens like this. And in this box we can fit a good amount of food. We also have a little pocket for ice cubes, and this is a great fridge. It keeps things really cool and it doesn't take up too much space.
Doesn't use that much power either.
Doesn't use that much power as well, which is great. Slide it back in. In here we'll have some additional storage. It might be a box or a drawer. Here we will also have additional storage, including our porta potty, which can slide out on the drawer. So still some work to be done here. Over here we have a little shelf, and we have 2 USB ports for charging phones and small devices, and we also have a 12-volt outlet as well here.
Okay guys, so up here we've got our solar charge controller. We've got 200 watts of solar panels on the roof, which I'll show you later. We've also got our controller and thermostat for our Chinese diesel heater, and we've got our little fuse box there. We've also got our fire extinguisher and our carbon monoxide detector. And up here is a really useful space. Actually, Gabby made this shelf out of 12mm ply, and we covered it in this two-way stretch material like we have done with all of the metal inside, so it all matches. Up here we have our Fiamma turbo vent. We can open it up and then turn on the fan, and this fan, like most fans for camper vans, can suck or blow air in and out. We've also got another vent in the ceiling at the back that we'll show you from the garage area, but we can open that, turn this fan on, and it gets really good air circulation. Our internal lighting so far are these spotlights, and they're touch sensitive LED lights. They're really low power consumption and they don't get warm at all, so they're really good to have in the ceiling. We've got 6 of them going from front to back, 2, 4, 6. And as Gabby mentioned, we are going to have some LED strip lighting behind these lips and also behind the lips on the cupboard in the bedroom, which we'll show you later. Next thing is we have a swivel double chair. So this is really handy for when we're parked up, perhaps not in such an urban area, but when we're in the countryside or somewhere that we're allowed to be camping, like a campsite or whatever, we can undo this, turn it round, and it just provides space for obviously both of us to sit down and eat or whatever. And then we've got this third chair here. Okay, so here we have a blackout curtain. Gabby made this It's two pieces back to back stitched, so it's black from the cab and black from inside, and we've got these little leatherette straps that go around it, and it goes all the way down to just above our heater. And Gab's also sewed in some magnets on the inside of this, so we can fix it really nicely to the edge all the way down and get a proper seal. That way, when we have the lights on inside, no one can see us from outside, and vice versa. We've also got the same curtain on our side window. So just here we've got, again, double stitched, and we can just roll it up, stick it in these straps, and it all matches, which is really nice. This side window opens like that, and it's got a lock on it as well, so when it's closed, it latches into place. Okay guys, so in the cab, we've not done too much in terms of modifications. We've just got a phone holder. I've changed the stereo to a Kenwood with Bluetooth connectivity, so we can both be connected to it. And it also has a USB output and aux input for charging the phone and whatever. Down here is our heater controls. We've actually got air conditioning in this Sprinter. That's one thing that we really wanted after a really bad experience being stuck in traffic 2 summers ago in Belgium. It was just horrible without AC. Apart from that, that's all that's perhaps different in this van from others, except from our swivel chair. So the swivel chair just has 4 bolts in it that I've already taken out, and then you can twist it round or you can open it up. So I'm going to open it up now to show underneath. Okay, so we've got our 2 leisure batteries. They're 110 amp hours each, so 220 in total. And then here we have our 5 kilowatt Chinese diesel heater. With the electrical system, we've got the solar panels on the top, as I said already, but we've also got the split charge relay. So when the engine's running, it's also charging up our leisure batteries. So back to the swivel seat. I've already taken out the bolts. And it rotates around just that easily.
Woohoo!
Then usually I stick 1 or 2 bolts in it just to stop it sliding around when we're using it in the back. But this was a great buy. Super happy with this. We didn't have this in the old van because the layout was different and we really sacrificed the seating space. But this way, in this van, we get a proper nice kitchen, a full-size double bed, and we've got enough seating for us. Okay guys, so just up on the roof now, you can see both our roof vents. We got white ones. In the last van we had black one, and we decided to go with white just to reflect the light a bit more. You can see our solar panels. They're 2 100-watt solar panels, and they're bolted into the roof with Sikaflex sealant, so they're totally waterproof. And then we have a junction box over there where the leads feed our solar charge controller inside. Hello down there.
So this is our bedroom, and we couldn't be happier to have a fixed bed that we don't have to fold in and fold out every day. It's been really comfortable. It's a standard size double bed. Over here we have our storage cupboards. So we have 6 kind of compartments, and it's quite deep in here, so you can fit rucksacks, bags, clothes, toiletries, etc. To the back we also have some hanging space, so over there we can hang dresses and shirts to avoid from getting them crumpled, which is great. We also have a roof light, so this one doesn't have a fan, but we did put in the wires for it if we wanted to add one later, which is good. The lights are also touch operated individually across the whole van. And from the garage area in a minute you'll be able to see the structure of the bed. It's built on slats, which allows the good ventilation to prevent any mold.
Okay guys, so welcome to the garage area. Just here we've got a panel for our tyre inflator, air compressor, our jump leads in case we need them, and obviously a jerry can with some diesel in. Behind there is our gas tank, which I'll show you in a minute, which feeds our hob. We've also got some LED strip lights here so we can actually see what's in the garage because it gets very dark behind here. Up here we have a compartment for camping chairs, umbrellas, and also our telescopic ladder for getting on the roof. Back there obviously you can see our toilet and pee bottle. Just here we have our 30-litre water tanks. It's a very simple water system. It's just a hole in the cap here and the pipe drops in there. We don't drink this water. We carry drinking water with us inside the van. So this is just strictly for washing ourselves and our dishes. At some stage I want to build some sort of drawer here to be able to pull out my tools and also to mount my mountain bike inside the garage area as well. But you know, these are all jobs that need to be done. Also under here I'm going to make a hatch in here to be able to drop our dirty washing through, because I'm going to be relocating our gas bottle to just next to the kitchen back there. Thanks a bunch for watching our van tour, guys. I hope you're inspired and I hope you can do your own van.
If you have any questions or comments, please write them down below. Click subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed it, follow us on Instagram as well.
Thanks a bunch.
Over and out.
Over and out.